Hi, I'm Alan Tutt, and in this video, I'll help you develop the ability to relax deeply at will. This is the first step in a manifesting process I call harmonic prayer. And if you haven't yet watched the video where I explain what harmonic prayer is, you may want to watch that first. There's a link in the description below to a playlist where this whole series is presented in the best order to get the most out of it. Think of it as a free mini course on manifesting. Over the years, I've met quite a few folks who tell me they have trouble relaxing. There's so much to do and not enough time to do it. I've even found myself thinking like this from time to time. And when I do, I realize I need to pull back and refocus my energies. The first thing we need to talk about is the fact that relaxation is necessary to your mental and physical health. If you never relax, your entire system deteriorates, and you lose the ability to handle anything, including the basics. If you've ever walked into a room and wondered why you went in there, you know exactly what I mean. When you have a lot to do, you really need to set aside time to relax, because that will enable you to get a lot more done during your active time. Imagine if you never plugged in your phone to recharge it. It would soon drain completely and be completely useless. You don't want to be in that condition. The other reason why it's so important to learn how to relax deeply is because it helps you focus your mind, which makes the manifesting process much more effective. The way I usually describe this is with a comparison between a 60-watt light bulb and a 60-watt laser. It's the same amount of power, but one will do nothing more than light up a room, whereas the other will burn a hole through solid metal. The more you focus your mind, the more powerful you become. Okay, so now we know why we want to develop the ability to relax at will. How do we do it? The first point I want to cover is if you're not the type who is always trying to get more done and yet find it difficult to relax, you may be surprised to know that our bodies require a certain amount of physical activity every day. And if you're not getting enough, your body itself will prevent you from relaxing completely. This is why some folks have what's called restless leg syndrome. They aren't getting enough exercise, so their body is trying to get what it needs some other way. So if you're not getting enough exercise, you'll want to incorporate that into your daily routine. Now, with that covered, the quickest way to relax your mind and body is to use various techniques usually associated with hypnosis. In a hypnosis session, the therapist's job is to get you to relax to an incredibly deep level within a matter of minutes. This is the only way to make lasting changes on a deep mental level quickly. And in the harmonic prayer process for manifesting your desires, this is essentially what we're doing for ourselves. If you recall what you've heard about hypnosis, you'll remember that one of the key steps is to focus on your breathing, or to remember a past event, or to imagine something that doesn't exist in the physical space around you. All of these work by redirecting your mental focus to something new, to refocus your mind and break the pattern you started with. Before you begin, you may need to remind yourself that the process you're entering into will only last a few minutes, and you'll be able to take care of anything that needs your attention after the session is over. For the next few minutes, nothing needs to be done other than this highly important task of relaxing deeply into yourself. A hypnotist will then ask you to imagine certain things, like one hand in a bucket of cold water, or a balloon tied to the other hand. The hypnotist will continue along this line until your physical body responds to the suggestion, and you feel a definite response. You may even be asked to imagine something incredibly boring, like writing a number on a blackboard, erasing it, then writing the next lower number in its place. This is similar to the idea of counting sheep jumping over a fence when you want to fall asleep. And of course, the primary thing the hypnotist will ask you to imagine is that your mind and body are slowing down, getting drowsy and sleepy, or that you are physically moving to a lower level, like walking downstairs, riding an elevator or escalator, or even sliding down a rabbit hole. Anything that could symbolize the idea of relaxing into a lower level of your core inner being. Again, the primary purpose of all this is to get you to focus your mind on something other than what's in the physical space around you, and to focus on the idea of relaxing. One of the best ways I found to relax myself is to remember a time when I was deeply relaxed, and imagine that I'm now in that deep state of relaxation. I'll also imagine that time is slowing down, and that my body is losing all rigidity and becoming a pool of water on the floor. Some folks may find it easier to use a recording, so you don't have to think about the process of relaxing. There are many good recordings available, and you can easily make your own with the ideas I've given you here in this video. Outside of this, the best suggestion I can give you is to practice the skill of relaxing until you have fully mastered it. The more you experience the rich satisfaction of diving into your deep inner being, the easier it will become to relax at will. If this video has helped you in any way, please click the like button below. And if you'd like the rest of the series to show up on your subscription page, click the subscribe button as well. And finally, if you'd like to explore my more in-depth courses, feel free to browse the selection on my main website, powerkeyspub.com. Until next time, be blessed, my friend. Thank you.